What's going on, everyone? I wanted to do first off, I saw the promo for Leomon X Antibody. I thought that was so badass. It's a very good card, so I'm like, you know what? Let's try to do a Leomon deck. So here it is. We're doing a Leomon deck profile, starting with the DGX. We're still just going to keep it simple for the most part. Leomon is just very good. I think it's, I don't want to say an underrated deck, but it's a deck that you don't see a lot of people playing. Fortitude is just amazing. Fremon, when attacking, if this Digimon has Leomon in its name, you get to draw one. I am contemplating on actually running 5 instead of 4. Just add another Fremon if you want, or another green, or another green DGX, because the other ones are yellow or black, but they all share the green color. So Fremon for the draw power, and to take advantage of Digivolving for free. If not, you're gonna Digivolve for 1. But Elecmon, just searching for 5, get a card with Leomon in its name. Then the on deletion, de-digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon. I think this is just awesome. De-digivolving and DP reduction is still the best way to get rid of, your opponent's Digimon. Leomon is the other one that we're gonna run, so it doesn't change much. So the Leomon on play, you get to search your security stack. You get to add a Digimon with Leomon in its name to your hand, and then recover 1, and then obviously, shuffle your stack. On deletion, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 2000 DP until the end of the turn. So I was running the Palmon, the Inherit, if you have a green Tamer, when you Digivolve, reduce the evil by 1. But I'm like, let me try something else. I'm gonna call this the Bunny Package. So the Bunny Package will consist of the two Terriermon started at 17, just having you, reduce costs of Tamers by 2. When your Digimon is suspended, the Inherit gain 1000, and then of course the Lotmon with the Lions. You don't play Digimon as often, but with the Mimis as a Tamer, you can bring up Digimon, which will allow you to give yourself Alliance and swing, and then the heavy Leomon is able to unsuspend itself. And the card that just really made me want to play this deck again was the Leomon X Antibody. This card is nuts. And yeah, it has an on play, and when Digivolving, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 3000 DP for the turn. All turns while this Digimon has Leomon or X Antibody in its sources, it gains Blocker and Fortitude. That's crazy, because now you're talking about you could block. Yeah, it's gonna get deleted, but now you come back, and now when Digivolving triggers again and gives something minus 3000 DP. On deletion, recover +1. That's crazy. This is such a good card. This is a good card. If you don't have 4 of, I would suggest you pick them up before they do spike up even more. They're fairly expensive, but this art is just sick. Now the rest of the level 4s, 4 of the Leomon from EX5. When attacking, you may Digivolve into a Digimon card with Leomon in its name from your hand, with its evil reduced by 1. So you could swing Digivolve Leomon X, it's free, so Digivolve's 0 over Leomon. Or obviously you go into your level 5s like how you usually do. The Inherit Digivolve 1, so this is crazy. If it kind of triggers it. If it's a blocker, your opponent attacks, you block, you Digivolve it, you unplay, and now you give them minus 3000 DP. That's pretty cool. This deck is actually really, really fun. And then I'm gonna keep it Leomon. I did drop the other level 4, I forgot its name, the lion one, just to keep it Leomon. So then that way, if I have the X Antibody, I can take advantage of the Inherit if it has Leomon, since I don't run any X Antibodies in this build. So this Leomon, when attacking, if attacked the Digimon with higher DP than this Digimon, you may Digivolve into a level 6 Digimon card with Leomon in its name in your hand for evil cost of 6, ignoring its Digivolution requirement. You're not really going to do that, but you can, where you could swing and go into the heavy loader, and allows you to clear enemies' boards. So in that case you would, and then you unsuspend, and then you're not going to have blocker, but it's a good card overall. And then your turn, while this Digimon has Leomon in its name, gets 2000 DP. Just giving yourself, see with this right here, X Antibody over this one, now you have 8000 DP. It's only for your turn though, so when you are a blocker, you just go back to 6k. So you can play around with this ratio if you want. I just absolutely love the Digivolving when you do get deleted. Grapple Leomon, I love this card. Has built-in Fortitude. Now, if you don't know what Fortitude is, Fortitude, if you have sources underneath, if you get deleted, it plays itself out. So it makes it very good. The only way you could really get rid of it is kind of blue decks if they're stripping your sources, or I think that's really it. Yeah, because even if you do DP reduction or digivolving, I'm sorry, that's the other way around it. But if it gets deleted by DP reduction, then it gets deleted and it just comes back out. So as on play and when digivolving, return one of your opponent's Digimon with 4000 DP or less to the bottom of the deck. I'm gonna tell you why that's actually really important. Leomon X. Digivolve, give something -3. And now you digivolve into the Grapple Leomon. If they were at 7000 DP, -3, they're at 4. And now you can just bottom deck this. It's so fun. And then the inherit for this one gives your Digimon with Leomon in its name Piercing. And the other 4 with the level 5s, we're still just sticking to the usual loader Leomons and the Grapple Leomons. Fortitude, this one on play and when digivolving. One of your opponent's Digimon gets -3000 DP until the end of the turn. And then the inherit gives your Leomon blocker. That's pretty much it for the level 5s. With a lot of text in the cards, you will forget sometimes what they have. So I just thought having counters would be nice. So I do have a counters for Fortitude, and Iceclad is coming out. So these are all new keywords that are being released that you could already own. Of course, also with DP reduction or increase, feel free to pick that up at my Etsy shop below. Now let's get back into it. When I was building this deck, I forgot there was a SaberLeomon. So I went back and I played with it. So 2 SaberLeomon Ace that's coming out in EX7, which is a few weeks away. On play and when digivolving, 2 of your opponent's suspended Digimon get -8000 DP until the end of your turn. I like that because ideally what it's having you trying to do is you're gonna blast on your opponent's turn when they attack, give them -8, and if they don't die from the security check or from the DP reduction, now when it's your turn, they still have -8, and until the end of that turn, then they go back to normal, which in that case, you'll just swing over it. So it's not the best, but it's actually a good effect overall. When digivolving and when attacking, once per turn, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. Then, if your opponent has no unsuspended Digimon, unsuspend this Digimon. I like this because now it kind of keeps the whole, kind of like what the hell is his name? It keeps like the heavy Leomon mechanic going where if you swing and you can unsuspend and swing again. So I do like that. So running 2 of, I don't think you need 3 or more than 2 because just heavy Leomon is just too good. This is the monster. You got Fortitude. The only downside is you have to digivolve for 4. When digivolving and on deletion, de-digivolve 1 of your opponent's Digimon, then return one of their 6000 DP or lower Digimon to the bottom of the deck. Crazy. It's crazy. Just bottom deck XVmons. When they have a Pyodramon on the field, or if you know they're gonna ace, just digivolve, de-digivolve it, and then bottom deck to level 4. Or if you have that -DP reduction, now you could bounce to level 5. End of attack, once per turn, return one of your opponent's 4000 DP or lower Digimon to the bottom of the deck if you didn't unsuspend this Digimon. So this Leomon deck it's a good control deck. It is. It can definitely be overpowered by some decks, but overall this is a really solid deck. If you haven't played it, I suggest you do. I know the promo Leomons are going to be expensive, but level 7s, we're kind of going to do a split here, and this is just me playtesting, but you can do either Quartz or Ace, the Pyodramon. The Quartz just, if there's a lot of bodies on the field, you're able to suspend Digimon, and then when you attack, for every 5 Digimon and Tamer suspended, you get to trash one of your opponent's stack, which works. I feel like this works better than the Ace. And I feel like the Ace aren't as needed much in the deck because you have Fortitude anyway. To where the point where if the heavy Leomon deletes, he comes back from Fortitude. And now they got to get rid of it again. But then I guess that's where you could be like, well, now I could just Ace then when they attack again and try to get rid of it. So those are kind of my thought process on that. But You could swing with the Leomon, unsuspend. Now you can go into quartz, and now you can swing again. So I do actually like quartz a little better than the Paladin Ace for those reasons. Now for the Tamers, I did talk about it. Mimi, right? We're running 3. Just starting at 3 is always great. And then if you have a level 5 or higher green Digimon, you can suspend the Mimi. You can either hatch or you can move up a Digimon. Keep in mind, when you do move up a Digimon that's in the breeding area, if you use Mimi, move up, they can go ahead and swing. So that is the hybrid for game mechanic. Even if you just hatched, you Digivolve to a rookie, you have the Mimi, so long as you have the level 5, you're able to do it. And 3 of the Taiga. This one, I liked it. I don't like. I feel like you could probably get away with 2 if you want. This one gives all your Digimon 1000 DP. Then when one of your green Digimon would Digivolve into a level 5 or higher Digimon by suspending this Tamer, reduce the Evo by 1. It just helps, especially with Heavy Leomon being a 4 cost. We'll make it a 3 cost, keeping your turn if you have a Mimi, which is the whole reason why I'm running 3, because I do want to see it. I feel like 4 might be too much, but if you want to take in 4, go ahead. 2 flashy boss punch just for removal, really. When you have a Digimon with Leomon or Bancho in its name, you can ignore this card's color requirements. Suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, and one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 12,000 DP for the turn. Then one of your Digimon with Leomon or Bancho in its name may attack. This is nice because then if you already have a heavy Leomon and you need to delete something, play Flashy Boss Punch. You get to swing. Its end of attack triggers, you will unsuspend, and then if you do have the loader Leomon, he will have blocker. So you could still have a blocker, but really just like I said, for removal. Security effect, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, and one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 12,000 DP for the turn. I was running 3 in the old deck profile, but I cut it down to 2. And now we're doing the, I don't even know what to call this, the training package, where you got the 2 agilities and the 2 green memory boosts. You get to dig deep, get memory back, reduce Evo cost, and reveal 2 cards, and if it's a green card you can pick it up. Sometimes I prefer playing this one in the decks because then you can pick up that one or any of the Tamers. This one bottom decks it, but then you get the memory and you dig deeper in. So I like to play this one where I don't care if I'm in the bottom deck cards that I can't pick up, and I'm looking for like a heavy Leomon or a level 7, something like make sure I win the game next turn, because it's searching 4 and then you just gain more memory.